Dr. Elena Vasquez pressed her palm against the quantum resonance scanner, her breath forming small clouds in the frigid atmosphere of Research Station Kepler 442b. The signal had been repeating for 72 hours now, a complex pattern of gravitational waves that defied every known physics model in their database. "It's definitely artificial," she murmured to Commander Hayes, who stood behind her reviewing the spectral analysis. "The mathematical precision is beyond anything natural. Look at these harmonic frequencies. They're synchronized across 17 different dimensional layers." Hayes frowned at the holographic display. Could it be from the Andromedans? Their last diplomatic convoy went dark 6 months ago near the Void sector. Elena shook her head. "The signature is completely foreign. This isn't Andromedan, Centauran, or even from the Outer Rim colonies. The quantum encryption algorithms are using prime number sequences we've never encountered." She paused, her fingers dancing across the interface. "Commander, I think this might be a first contact scenario." The station's AI, Aura, suddenly materialized as a shimmering blue hologram. "Dr. Vasquez, I've completed the translation matrix. The signal appears to be a distress beacon, but there's something unusual about its origin coordinates." "Show me," Elena commanded. The main display transformed into a three-dimensional star map, zooming toward a region of space marked by swirling dark matter clouds. A pulsing red dot appeared at the center of what appeared to be an artificial construct, a massive geometric structure that dwarfed entire solar systems. "That's impossible," Hayes whispered. "Nothing that large should be stable. The gravitational forces alone would require technology beyond our comprehension," Elena finished. "Aura, what's the estimated mass of that structure?" "Approximately 2.3 times the mass of our entire galactic arm, Commander. However, its gravitational signature suggests it's composed of exotic matter with negative mass properties." Elena's hands trembled as she began recording her findings. This wasn't just first contact. This was evidence of a civilization so advanced that they could manipulate spacetime itself on a galactic scale. The distress signal wasn't just a cry for help. It was a beacon from beings who treated physics as a mere suggestion. "We need to respond," she said finally. "If they're in distress, we might be their only hope." Hayes grabbed her shoulder. "Elena, think about what you're saying. We're talking about entities who can build structures larger than star clusters. If they're calling for help, what could possibly threaten them?" But Elena was already initializing the quantum transmitter. "Aura, encode our response using their harmonic frequencies. Include our location, technological capabilities, and peaceful intentions." The transmission launched into the void, riding quantum entanglement channels toward the impossible structure. For 47 seconds, nothing happened. Then space itself began to tear. Massive rifts opened throughout their solar system as reality bent and folded. Through these dimensional apertures emerged vessels that made their largest battleships look like insects. Thousands of them, each one a masterpiece of geometric perfection and incomprehensible technology. They moved without propulsion, simply willing themselves across impossible distances. The lead vessel, a crystalline behemoth that seemed to exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously, transmitted a message that bypassed their communications entirely and spoke directly into their minds. "Gratitude, small ones. Your response has provided the quantum signature we required to breach the dimensional barriers. We have been trapped in the shadow realm between realities for eons, waiting for a civilization naive enough to answer our call." Elena realized with growing horror that she had misunderstood everything. The distress signal wasn't from beings in trouble, it was bait. A trap set by entities so powerful they had been imprisoned in another dimension, using their beacon to find someone foolish enough to provide them with an anchor point back to reality. "We are the Veil Dominion," the voice continued, and Elena could feel the malevolent satisfaction radiating from the words. "Your galaxy will serve as our new conquest grounds. Your response has doomed trillions." As the war fleet spread across the cosmos like a plague of impossible geometries, Elena collapsed to her knees, understanding that her attempt at first contact had instead unleashed the most powerful and ancient military force the universe had ever seen. The distress signal had been their Trojan horse, and she had opened the gates.